All right, my friends, this is where we say goodbye to our office, which we've been here for the last 7.5 years. So many memories here, so many videos happened here. I mean, we built an entire house in this space. We did our whole Lego set here. We had our whole team here. We had our team meetings right here. This is where we designed, figured out everything that we were doing. So many things happened in this office of the creation of Devon Supertramp as we know it. And that's all about to change. We're moving on with our lives. Still doing YouTube, but it is bittersweet because I've spent so much time here, almost more than my own home. But yeah, 7.5 years is a long time, so a lot of things have happened here. We've gone through a lot of different people. People come and go and move on as well with their lives. We're at what's called the startup building, so it's for startup company. And we've been the longest of anyone. Everyone else goes and moves on, gets bigger, does other things. So when I felt really bad, like telling them, hey, we're leaving, like, you've made it the longest. So we are actually finally taking the next step and moving into an office. And I'd like to introduce it right now. So we've been working out of our own houses since it all started, 2010. I was literally living for free in people's basements for 3-4 years. And then finally I moved out of that. And now we're gonna actually have an office in Provo. So we found this amazing place. The startup building is what it's actually called. And they're kind of just making it so startup companies and newer companies can actually use this facility. So they're kind of custom building it to what we need right now because this space actually is untouched right now. So they got cement in here at least. So the question is where are you going? Why are you doing that? The reality is I love this space. This space has been absolutely incredible. All our different neighbors that we had through the years have all been incredible. Our outside is incredible. And so many people always want to shoot in this building just because it's visually awesome. So we're gonna be really sad about that. What it comes down to for us is we're trying to survive with finances and everything else. And it's like, we're paying per square foot in this building. We have a lot of space and we just have one other guy on our team, AJ, as far as full time. And it just doesn't make sense to have 3,000 square feet with just a 2-man team. So for us, it's like, hey, well, let's have that money go elsewhere. So let me just kind of give you the final tour because before you know it, tomorrow, all this is gonna be gone like this. And there you have it. Just like that, with the snap of the fingers, it's all clean. It's not clean because we actually have 2 more days of packing and unpacking still, but we got most of everything out here. You can tell it's a completely different room now. TV's gone, surround sound's gone, everything's there, and there's just a couple little things here and there, so it's gonna be a different space. Now we're back here again. So before we go to what's about to happen tomorrow in the next couple hours, just packing everything up, I just wanna give you kind of the last look at everything in our office. So the hammock, for me, it was super important to have a hammock because when people work really hard, they want to lay down and relax. I have a bad back, so the hammock is a really good thing to have to lay down and relax. Foosball table, we had a bigger team. This was just kind of like a fun, chill thing to do. We had a 75-inch TV, and we were either playing our visual skate videos from that channel or Smash Brothers during lunch break. And this is where we would gather, whether it be the table or here for our big team meeting. This is kind of where we'd also plan a lot of our content and everything like that. We did have state-of-the-art surround sound because visuals and audio are super important to us, obviously, because that's what we do for a living. So one of the things I've learned through the pandemic, with COVID, obviously not an ideal thing. One of the things I did learn through that process is I just spending so much time managing people, and I'm not good at that. That's not my thing. I just want to go out there and create. So as we were shifting, moving on, people were moving on, this or that, what I did learn is it's better for us to outsource when we're doing bigger projects and just having 6, 7, 8 employees. So last year we did a ton of projects and a ton of big scale projects with a lot of actors, big crews. So it wasn't our team as far as like the whole main crew, is we were outsourcing that to other people. So we got a lot of other different talent we got to work with. And I actually love that process. So for me, one of the things I learned through all that craziness is I love working with a lot of different people and not having to manage them, as far as I like doing it on a smaller scale with projects. Okay, we got this project, let's hire this team to do it because they're gonna do amazing at that. So that's one of the things I learned through that entire process. And this is actually where we've just been storing stuff, but it used to be Brandon's office. This is where Brandon made all the magic happen on our team. You're probably gonna notice, made famous from Lord of the Rings, Hobbiton. So each one of these pictures, I believe Carter took that one, but Carter, correct me if I'm wrong. But each of the pictures we put in our office, we want to represent some of our favorite shoots, some of our favorite experiences. The blog, we've done 3 of those videos. Some of our most watched videos. Overwatch, we actually re-released this one this year. But for me, we got to film on the back wall of Universal Studios, so it just has a ton of meaning for me. Our Mad Max video, we made all those go-karts, and just working with all these incredible people that have gone on to do all this amazing stuff. Chris Bromwell is now the stunt double for Chris Pratt. You got Michaela, who also was one of the main stunt doubles on Black Widow. All these people that we've worked with have gone on to do all this amazing stuff, but we also get to work together time and time again. And then you got Easter Island. This is actually, I proposed to my wife right in front of these statues right here. So of course I gotta have something like that. And then this guy from Genshin Impact as well. I just thought it was a cool costume. So instead of having a butt-naked mannequin right here, let's dress him up cool. Our microwave that Carter donated to us, and our refrigerator. We actually had our kind of workbench here where we put all our food and stuff, but we sold that today too. So things are changing, things are evolving. Genshin Impact, another crowd favorite, and then pinball. Big, big fan of pinball machines. Got a lot in my house. And then we got in here, I'll turn on the lights, it's gonna be dark. Wait for it, wait for it. This is where we kind of hid everything to get some clean shots of the office before we started taking everything out. But this is essentially like where all our props are for all of our kind of bigger projects. So a lot of gun props. We're doing a big Pokemon film in a couple months, so we've got our bunch of Pokeballs right there. So that's kind of what this room was. It used to be Tyson's office, and Tyson left and it became Zane's office because it was bigger. So let's go up here for a minute. We thought this looked cool, not up to code as far as safety railings, so follow me guys, I'll walk backwards, safety first here, Team Supertramp. So just once again, a bunch of our props kind of all over the place. We have a ton of costumes. So all of our costumes are down back there. Can you see that? Look at those guys. Look, it's actually really dark, so I don't think the exposure is going to be right, but you can't say we didn't try. So just lots of costumes. We're going to move a lot of this to the new space because we reuse a lot of our costumes. Imagine that. So Carter, our fearless producer, at the time back in the day, this used to be his space. So Carter would be here all day and just kind of looking down, just making sure everyone's working hard, cracking the whip. Just making sure we're on top of things, and we'd always see how I just naturally hit my head. This was a problem, so I think Carter, someone put that there. Safety first, guys. We call it the dungeon. See that? I kind of feel bad because it's really the only room that's like dark and dreary. And it was Seth's office. Onwards. Follow me. Down here. Turtle shells, made famous from our Mario Kart video. Our Smash Brothers rocket right there. Ridley, if you didn't see our Metroid video, we like to do things practical. That's what that is. There, our Link Zelda video. The Master Sword. In person, this was our stunt sword for our Link actor, so they could hit our actors and not cut them in half. We shot a lot of videos here. As far as tutorials, this is kind of where that happened, was right in this space. So we already have like backlight and all that stuff set up. And then all our other lights that we use, they are all here. So just kind of everything was easy to find, C-stands. But this was a lot of like the grip and electric gear, all right here. Joker lights, Dolly, Dana Dolly. This used to be my office, but I think far removed. I never really loved that. So we got a little up close and personal. Hard drives, look, lots and lots. All the ones you're seeing with the handles, those are 144 terabytes. And they're all full, every single one of them. So G-Tech studio drives, I swear by them, literally swear by them. And everything you see here is backed up at my house. So safety first, I've learned that the hard way with hard drives. So we try and back things up as much as we can when we can. There you have it. This used to be an office and memorabilia when we did the Super Bowl commercial with Joe Montana. We had him sign because he was our quarterback filming from the C-130 airplane. But that was like a big deal for us doing a Super Bowl commercial. But this was one of the footballs that we used, and we had Joe Montana sign it, so that's why it's in a special case. And then back here, this is where all of our camera gear, our expensive camera gear is. And we've actually already started like cleaning it out, so pretty much everything that matters is already gone anyways. AJ's finalizing everything. And these shelves and everything will go to our new Office 2.0. Over 200 videos have been created in this space for you guys. This is where we edited it. This is where we made it all happen. So lots of memories, the good, the bad, the miserable. Tears have been shed in this office. So like, I don't know how to, like, how do you wrap something that represents 7.5 years of your life, that represents your career? Like, I found my wife through doing what I do. This space, creating content on the YouTube channel Devin Supertramp, has changed my life. This office is like a family member now. It just has personality, it has character. And that's gonna change, that's gonna shift. But we wanted to share that journey with you guys, especially for the people that have been with us, that this is something scary for us. But it's also exciting because it's change. And that change can often be a really good thing. So for us, what does the future hold? We're gonna keep on creating content. It's gonna change, it's going to evolve. And we just hope that you guys stick around for that change and that evolution, even if it's not something you fully love, but just to see where that goes. And your guys' support means the world to us. So we just want to kind of shout out to you guys, and we just want to kind of give you a little final recap on what this office is, what the space has been for us, and where we're going. But we're making it up as we go. That's the beauty of it. And you guys are part of that journey. Let's get going. You guys gotta turn on those notifications. What are you wasting your time with? Turn on that bell notification. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we've slowed down our behind the scenes channel on this channel because we've been putting all our focus on the main channel and our visual skate channel, but we're creating the content we still love to do on the other channel. So that's the beauty of it. But the fact that you guys are here, that's a step in the right direction.